Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs.
Okay, play me overseas, taking away. Okay, swiping my cards and call me the ace. Okay, after the hefty you wanted to say.
Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
Calling the shots, I'm calling my phone.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab, Ben Brown. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
O'Neal Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10,
Brian Reynolds here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. They want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Spencer Horwitz in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Connor Falefa off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Turner. That ends the frame. Pirates leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And towing the slab in this one, Johan Oviedo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, he's definitely had his struggles so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Kelly Sullivan. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sullivan getting ready to hit. Coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. In the dirt, blocked.
1-0.
Man at second. Rips one to right. And foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Ball. 3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So here's Kyle Tucker now on the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Out to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time, and Tucker is retired. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting eighth here, Carson Kelly.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Forced to get out of the way of the first pitch.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. 2 outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
And it looks like trouble. Happ on his way home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Here at Wrigley Field, here's Joey Bart now. Brown back to work.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And a foul ball. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Outside.
Just missed. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nick Gonzalez will hit next. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swinging a foul out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Ground ball to the right side. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's going to be Jack Sawinski. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. He was late there, strike one.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Swing at a ground ball. Fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Turner now.
Turner.
Up the middle, Connor Falefa. And Turner is retired.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Crow Armstrong.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Into the basket and gone. Home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. McCutchen makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Gage Workman.
2 down, base is empty. Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hard hit, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And that is the inning. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Hayes, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. That one missed.
2-2.
That one
that's
close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 3.
Full count.
Started after it, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Base knock right field. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 down, runner at third. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Reynolds now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
1 strike.
Tell the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
In the air, right side. Tucker on the move. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Kelly Sullivan. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to center. His 68th homer of the year. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And up next for Chicago, Cody Sullivan. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Kyle Tucker, looking to bring his hitting streak up to 30 games. Maybe some added pressure on him right here.
That's a ball.
Started to swing, held up. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. Cruz going back. Out of here. That one felt good. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
In half, up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases, his 69th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Johan Oviedo out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Bailey Falter on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Turner stands in here, takes ball 1 low. There's a line drive to left field. And it gets by him. Around first, digging for 2. Gets off a throw. And he'll reach second with 1 away. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Puts a bunt down, right side. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
2 on with 1 out. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. The throw into second. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Stepping in, Gage Workman. That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So up now for Chicago, Kelly Sullivan. He's already homered in this game. And that one missing low.
1 ball, no strikes.
On the ground. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Spencer Horwitz.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Bart, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Headed towards the corner. Tucker makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Cody
Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this ride, go faster or slow.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So a man aboard, and now Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. Ball. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball.
Oh, that right there looked like a cross-up behind the plate. Maybe something to do with changing the signs with a runner on second. That, or he just boxed it. Either way, this guy's up to third with nobody out. Good opportunity here.
Sullivan at third with nobody out. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Cruz reaching back towards the wall. Brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 9-0. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ian Happ. Well struck right field, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
out, runner at second. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Bailey Falter gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Joey Wentz. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So now Turner in on that right side. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Swing and a ball lined to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We played 4. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jack Sawinski now at the plate. That one in there across the letters.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Nope.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. And now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got a full count.
Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Hayes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw.
Workman in there safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Isaiah.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. And a foul ball. Bouncer to second. Sullivan on to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Gage Workman. Wentz back to work. And that's outside.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Line drive, fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Kelly Sullivan, the next to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 12-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And up next for Chicago, Cody Sullivan. And that's outside. Sullivan was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs. Hit on the ground to short. And it's through for a hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle.
So a man at first.
Tucker.
And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4-3s or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. Inning over. Cubs add 2 on this homer. 5 innings complete. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.